Since joining Division I FCS in 2004, the North Dakota State Bisons have been the kings of FCS football. They won 5 straight national titles from 2011 to 2015 and have won 9 of the last 12 national titles in FCS football. Confessing how they haven't even moved up to FBS after this dominant run, but that changes today. They just got promoted to Division I FBS and feel like they're ready for the jump. Unfortunately for the new head coach, this transition won't be easy at all. They have to join the Pac-12 at just a 70 overall team. They can't recruit 4-star recruits till they reach 8 wins, and they can't recruit 5-star talent till they win their division. Even with these parameters, they went out and hired Coach Clyde Jeans, who is confident he can continue the football dominance and win the Bisons a national title. Definitely some talent here for us. Don't have any freaks yet, but that'll change soon. 2 young leagues coach can't wait to see develop his quarterback Shaggy Atrash, I think that's Greek, and also defensive tackle Blake Bonish, 2 young studs. Oh, that's nice. Didn't have to wait long to win our first game. Texas A&M gave us the corn dog week 1, but we bounced back and beat an old FCS foe. For week Tracer, welcoming the Christmas trees to town. First Pac-12 game. Let's show out, boys. In the red zone, got a 3rd down here, but we have confidence. The Greek man sits back. Robinson to an open tight end. Jack Bradley touchdown Bisons. Playing well this game, taking a 3-point lead at halftime. Tanner's feeling pretty good. Yep, defense built their own Great Wall of China. We hand it off, get the edge. He's too fast. That'll be a first down to put a stamp on this baby. Happy day in North Dakota. Tanner doesn't know what's here. Maybe there's a magic mat, and we'll get familiar here soon enough. Yeah, put a hold on that membership. 3-8. Can't really be too shocked. Lost every game, but managed to beat Colorado, which really isn't saying too much. Got 2 commits in the class so far. Recruiting has been an adjustment for Clyde. But the Eagle has landed. We've got a Tanner committed. He's a 6'4" running back. If you ever want to trade heights, just let me know. We can make it happen. This is fun. Playing the puppies at home. Gosh, there's a lot of digits. We really do stink, but hopefully today we don't stink too much. Put on small spice, so let's impress these recruits. Well, we're hanging in there down 10 with around 2 minutes left. Shockey rolls out to his right. Finds an open receiver. That's Brad Rosser. He's just fast enough. He'll score a touchdown and make things interesting. It's looking bleak. Need to stop here. Penix keeps has a ton of space. That's not good. He's a fast boy. Yeah, the defense just sucks. He breaks the tackle and scores a touchdown. Sad day in North Dakota, but we put up a solid fight. Can't be too sadness. After the loss, we had a few guys commit. Love to see it. Good luck in life, man. You all dominated FCS competition. FBS was a different story, but you have plenty of hardware to show your kids one day. Big time pickups out of the transfer portal. 3 young freshmen that can help build the foundation for us here. We struck some much needed gold. Pretty underwhelming first recruiting class. Coach Clyde was trying to get the lay of the land and didn't have too much success, but we did pick up solid fence and Rolling Good and Keon Jones and Trey Doyle. Yikes, more triple digits. Thank goodness for the 3 young bucks we picked up out of the portal. Team is definitely a lot better. Our strength coach did a great job with placing pictures of their celebrity crushes in the weight room for motivation. Starting to think the Greek men might be Turkey as well. I don't quite know, but he's our best player. Super bright future for the kid. Our second best player is in the same backfield alongside him. Ari Broussard. Offense should be able to put us some points, hopefully. There we go. 3-2, above 500. Definitely had a schedule. Beat 3 not so good teams that got thrashed by USC, but regardless, we have a winning record. Going to Prime's Palace on the road, hoping to beat Prime again this year. Shockey got his thumb jammed. He'll be back, but we're in crisis mode, down 17, and 8 looking good. We delivered to an open Tyson Thompson over the middle to cut into the deficit. Yep, this baby's over. Almost no time left. We check it down with time winding down. That's a loss. Colorado is parading off the field. Someone ended up happy. Just wasn't us, man. 4-6 now. Bowl game is still on the table. Just need to win out. Lost a few close games and managed to beat Stanford again to hold on to hope. Thankfully, Coach Clyde is figuring out this recruiting thing. Really good foundation for his second recruiting class. Kids are finding out North Dakota has mountains, and who does love mountains? Well, I'm sure Utah has some as well. They also have Mormons. Let's beat the Utes. Yeah, we're getting shafted so far. Not good at all. Shockey drifts back in the pocket. Hits Jack Bradley in the end zone to keep out of blowout territory. Yep, so much for that. Officially blowout territory. Might as well get the buses running. We throw deep to Jack, and that's awesomeness. Intercepted. GG in the chat. Send me to the gulag. Well, we beat Cali to spoil their bowl game hopes. That wasn't very considerate, but Utah did the same thing, so we finished 5-7 year 2. It's definitely an improvement. Hardly anyone leaving the Bisons. Good to see some roster continuity. All I ask is one of you find a way to get Chick-fil-A open on Sundays. 2 kids are out to join the Peace Corps. Best of luck. We did land 13 kids this go around. Definitely a far better class for Coach Jeans. Landed some good pickups like Anthony J. Green, Tyler Graves, and our best commit, 79 overall Dimitri Harrington. He's a dude. 91st in America. Sizable jump from last season, which is happiness. Roster is getting there. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It all starts then with Shockey, the man of many origins. He's the face of the program. Heard he has a girlfriend overseas. Really hope it's not another Manti Te'o incident. Defensively, he continues to be the defensive tackle room for us on that side. Doing an awesome job recruiting there. We just have a bunch of hands. Now that is a pleasant surprise. 5-0 to start. Yeah, I figured that. Every team we've beaten is very sucky, but we'll gladly take the undefeated start. We're taking that momentum and channeling it to the recruiting trail. Already have 8 kids committed to Fargo. Really good gems we found. Super happy about the kids coming in. For week 7, we're heading on the road to play the Beavers. Big time game for us. Let's pull off the upset. Tied at 0 early on. Shockey runs out of the pocket. Hits Jay Fair down the field. He swerves inside. Agile boy. Fast boy too. That'll be a touchdown for the Bisons. Not too much time left in the game. 7 here is critical. We hand out to Michael Barnett. He just runs straight ahead into the end zone for a touchdown. High intensity situation at the goal line. 4th down. We're going for it. Coach Clyde isn't scared. We hit an open receiver and you can't be serious, dude. Jay Fair better have 24-hour security and no identity and passport on standby. 7-2 and got a top 25 ranking. Just incredible. this must be what the moon looks like. Beat a ranked UCLA team, then lost to Washington State by 1 and beat Arizona. Won't hear Tay-Man complain. This year's been happiness. Now we welcome the Duckies to town. Big time top 25 matchup, and we're bringing 11 kids for this game. Time to impress, man. Yikes, man. Not a good situation to be in late in the game. They kick up a field goal, and it goes through. Now we're down 10. We need a miracle here, boys. Less than 10 seconds left. Shockey passes to Luke McCaffrey to get us a touchdown and just a slight chance. Come on, let us get lucky. Let us get lucky. So much for that, man. Shoot. Team's walking off at sadness. This was a valiant effort. Keep your heads up, soldiers. Collapsed Arizona State, then beat a ranked Utah team to finish the season on a 2-game winning streak. And finished with a 9-3 record this season. Such a great improvement. Taking on the ponies in the Jimmy Kimmel Los Angeles Bowl. Good experience for our kids to go to LA. This should be fun. Looks like we're down before half, but we're kicking up a field goal to cut the deficit to 4. Now we get our lead in the 4th quarter. Touchdown here. We can partay in LA tonight. We hand off to Micah, and a semi-truck could drive through that hole. Touchdown Bisons. Coach Clyde is loving it. Confetti raining down. So majestic. I love this. The fans do too. Finally getting to see another trophy back in Fargo. Tyler's going back home. His loss. He'll miss the mountains. Jerry Johnson's going to be our first draft pick. A 3rd-round fullback. That puts Tanner's brain in a pretzel. A lot more kids graduating this season. Gonna miss you all. Great season. Make Coach Jeans proud. Well, Sam Barrington has missed out on this choo-choo train. Landed a ton of kids this cycle, which we needed big time. Deshaun Nelson, Celessa Palmer. Sounds like a salsa. And Quinn Lange. All are studs. 83rd class in the nation. Definitely an underrated class. I love the gems that Coach brought in. He's got the eye of an eagle when it comes to spotting talent. Just continue to get better roster-wise. Loving what we're building here in Fargo. It's Shockey's senior year. Kid's been phenomenal for us. His girlfriend said she'll come to America if we win our Pac-12 division this year. Kid has tons of motivation. Defense-wise, really good corner room for us. 2 seniors with Jonathan Jean and Jordan Dunbar. Home for another good year. Another hot start for us this year. 5-0 in a top 10 ranking. Just an awesome feeling. Not as good as eating a Cosmic Brownie, though. Gonna need a natty to top of that. Again, haven't beaten anyone with a pulse, but we also haven't lost, so who cares? Another hot start for us recruiting-wise. Coach Clyde can go after 4 stars now, and he feels like a new man on the trail. Man, our offense has been awesome. Playing the Beavers at home. Time to prove we're worthy, boys. In the red zone, down 3 early, but Shockey is confident. He dumps it to the left side. It's Tyson Thompson who turns up and fights into the end zone for a touchdown. Gosh, this isn't good. Desperately need a touchdown here. Shockey lofts up a beautiful pass to Broden Groen. What a name. Big touchdown for us there. Need the defense to clamp down here. Their quarterback keeps the option. He's a tortoise. Someone can tackle him. No way, dude. Way too much space. We miss a tackle. Yeah, somehow that just happened. I don't want to talk about it. Now I know how Jacob felt in Twilight. Well, 8-3. No shot at winning our division. Shockey can't be happy about that. Lost to UCLA and Oregon, but won our 3 other games, so 3-2 in our last 5 games. Back to playing Utah at home. They're a top 10 team. We'd love to pick up an upset here. Yeah, it didn't happen. We got smacked by 21 and had Utah celebrating on our field. Sad way to end the regular season, man. Yuck. Not a game I'm excited about at all whatsoever. Just wasn't ever a game. We should be offended. They thought Akron could hang with us. The players are happy. It was an awesome way to end the season. Especially Shockey. We didn't win our division this year, but he was not at fault. Such a stud here. He will be missed. So many kids here. Coach Kyle missed them all. They helped us get to a really good spot as a program. Ooh, this is a good pickup. Malik Dunlap from California. He must love mountains. 75 overall corner. Very happy to land him. 21 lands this cycle. Really quality class for Coach Clyde's first opportunity at recruiting 4 stars. Darian Lawrence and Brian Junius were 2 big-time pickups. Coach loves this class. Top 25 class. Don't care too much, though. You all saw the gems we're bringing in. I feel like it's slept on. Team's a little worse this year than the one last year, which is unfortunate, but maybe just a bridge year for us. The new handman of the ship is Keon Jones. 5'11", 241 as a quarterback. Have fun trying to sack him. Back to our defensive tackle, and we continue to recruit well at the position. Davian Carter, another 5'11" guy, but over 300 pounds. Good God. Top 30-ish program for the next 2 years. Then that experts think will be a top 10 program in 3 years. Feel like they're sleeping on Coach Clyde? They will see. We just continue to defy logic at this point. 7-0 started the season. Won a lot of close games this year. Beat USC in overtime. Just good fuzz league stuff. We keep exceeding expectations. It's just great. Another great thing is the hot start in the recruiting trail. 8 kids already in the class, and they're all great gets that can't wait to come to North Dakota. Now we're bringing the Beavers to town, and 8 kids are coming for the game. Just gotta keep things rolling. We drove to the field pretty easily, sitting at the goal line. Keanu looks to his left side, hits the good Richard in the end zone to get an early lead. Still got our touchdown lead back at the goal line. We snap it, and Keanu throws immediately to Blake Porter in the end zone. Big touchdown for us. Just one last insurance policy here. We hand off and get into the end zone to get a touchdown and put this one away. The players are happy running off the field. This team just must have a guardian angel. Figured that was inevitable. Finished second in the Pac-12 North at 10-2. Lost to Arizona State and had Utah put up 66 on us. Big yikes, but finished beating Cal on the road. Yes, I like this. Playing a 12-1 group of 5 team. Let's spank them. This is majestic. Offense is having its way. We hand off to Tanner, and he bursts through the hole into the end zone, making all Tanners out there proud. Big Coach Clyde gets lifted up with ease and celebration. He also gets a golden football. He's not an extravagant fellow. He'll sit by his fire, binge watch Drake and Josh, and eat some s'mores to celebrate. Well, ain't gonna sugarcoat it, Chase. You'll be missed. There's always a spot if you ever want to come back. Another fullback getting drafted. Got a fullback pipeline going, and a good bit of kids graduating. Hopefully some future farmers here. Ooh, yes. Awesome class here. A ton of new kids. Fred Hemingway, Jalen Crawford, and Chase Noah are 3 kids that Coach took to Sky Zone, and they committed on the spot. Moving up, baby cakes. Number 12 class in America. 5 4 stars. Really happy with who we've been landing, regardless regardless of what the experts think. Definitely the best team we've had here in Fargo. It's like pick a donut. There's a lot to like, just so many options. Quinn Langy, I think that's a cheesecake Lingay, maybe? He's gonna be the man for us regardless. Already a 90 overall dual threat kid from Texas. Coach had to get him after he told Coach his favorite movie was White Chicks. Of course, I have a soft spot for a fellow Tanner. We both deal with having a crappy name. Thankfully for him, he's a Division I athlete. He'll be okay. 2-0 started the young season, beat Tulane week 1, then Buffalo as well. Good to see. Big time matchup for us week 3 at home against the Trojans. Great opportunity for us. Let's go, man. 7-point deficit early in the game, but we're knocking the door. Quinn gets blitzed, but courses to a wide open William Cook for a touchdown. Down 3 before half. We're driving past midfield. Quinn drops back, staying patient in the pocket. Throws to wide open William Cook downfield and gets into the end zone for us to get our first lead. Really got some separation now. We're at the goal line. We hand off to Tanner, and way too easy for the 6'4" back to secure us a W. He was player of the game. So proud of my fellow Tanner. Can't forget about Quinn, though. He's being showered with love from the teammates and, of course, Coach Clyde. The kids who came on a visit were impressed. They committed on the spot. 7 guys already in the fold, and it's only week 3. Just great to see. Still undefeated, sitting at 9-0. This team's just been good. We can't seem to lose no matter who we've played so far. We'll just see if we can keep it going. Trying to keep the dream alive on the road against the Sun Devils. They're a top 25 team looking for an upset. We can't let it happen. Well, down 12 in the third, not looking too great. Quinn drifts back. It's Tyrell on the left side. He gets us within 5. We thankfully ended up storming back. We're at the goal line now. We have the Tam man. He gets into the end zone. Game over. That was a scary game. Just glad we came back and won. That was happiness. Well, we lost 2 games, but we did win the Pac-12 North, so we'll be in the Pac-12 title game. Lost to Utah and Cali in back-to-back weeks. Disappointed to say the least. But we do have a shot at revenge. Taking on Utah in the Pac-12 title game. It's time for vengeance, men. Overtime game here. It's been a dogfight back and forth. Their quarterback sits back, and yeah, that's not good. Third and goal, obvious 4-down territory. Just give it to Tanner and watch him fly. Spoken into existence, baby. Go for 2 for obvious reasons. Quinn drifts back and runs out of the pocket. This isn't good. He keeps running, throws, in depression. Well, at least someone is happy and having a blast. Playing Kansas City in the Valero Bowl. Let's get to 11 wins. Just wasn't ever close. Great way to end the season. The players to celebrate with confetti raining down. Gotta let the kids have fun. North Dakota doesn't have Wi-Fi. They're missing out on a lot. We have 2 kids leaving us. Thankfully, we have a good offensive line class coming in. Convinced Amos Arnett and Quentin Brooks to come back. Super happy about that. Really not too many kids graduating. The team next year is shaping up to be quite sexy. 19 kids coming in. A lot of talent. We're super happy with the class we assembled here. Trey Forrest is a big boy up front, and Justin Harris is a great pickup at corner. Only 22nd in the country, but we can go up to 5 stars down. I feel like our class is slept on, but Coach Clyde is used to it by now. Yep, this team could bring us to the promised land. Gosh, I'm staring at thin mints. This is so beautiful. Quinn has been a stud here for us, up to a 98 overall. He wants it natty. He's cut off all human contact from outside the facility. He's a man with a plan. On the other side of the ball, we built up quite the starting defensive line with Amos Arnett, Giovanni Mitchum, and Dimitri Harrington. Very happy with that position group. 9-0 start. This is great. Loving what we're doing this season. Our offense has just been berserk. Closest game was an 8-point win. Really think we might have something special here. Big time game here. Oregon at home. They're ranked and determined to ruin our joy. Can't let it happen. Bill Penguin pissed. This isn't good. Down 14. Quinn steps up in the pocket, looking deep, and he hits TJ Brennan in stride. Too fast, too determined. Touchdown Bisons. Still trailing. Got to tie this baby up at half. We hand off to Brian, and he sprints into the end zone to tie it up. Time winded down. We're in a great spot here. Tied up. We hand it off again, and he cuts back and gets into the end zone to secure it's a dub. Brian played great. 3 touchdowns for us in this nail biter win. Avoided a catastrophe there. Awesome. Great job, gang. 12-0 finish to the regular season. Finished the season barely beating Arizona State, then spaking the Utes. We're number 1. They're number 2. Coach Clyde wins a Pac-12 title. Can't fold here, boys. In the red zone with a lead. Touchdown here could be huge. That's what she said. Quinn runs out to his right. Hits Dakota, who fights into the end zone for a touchdown. Dominant display here. So proud. Quinn sits back and throws it to a tight window. Beautiful throw to cap off an incredible game. Quinn is having an out-of-body experience. He's a happy kid. Also, tons of other happy people as Coach Clyde gets to enjoy his new shiny trophy. Got the Longhorns in the first round with 1 goal in mind. First drive, we're moving well. We're in the red zone now. Quinn finds an open man on the corner. That's Tyrell, Germish last name, for a touchdown. High scoring game. Defense needs to stop sucking. Quinn sits, and yet easy beats touchdown of Julian Jones gets a 7-point lead. Coach Clyde got in the defense, and they responded beautifully. Quinn sits in the pocket, rolls a pass. That's a beam. Touchdown Bisons, baby. Offense is just unfair. Dominant win over Texas in the CFP semifinal. Now we're on to the Natty. Can't say Tanner expected this, but I won't complain. Quinn guaranteed a win before the game, so it would be very awkward if we lose. He runs out of the pocket, and there's the Desmond Nixon. Kid's too fast, so get us on the board first. Haven't quite separated yet, but a touchdown here would greatly help out the guys. We hit Nate Cundiff underneath. He isn't the fastest, but he doesn't need to be. Touchdown Bisons. Now this is some separation. Up 15. Quinn doesn't like to break promises. He delivers to Desmond on the right, who swerves inside into the end zone to slam the door shut on this one. Great win over the Seminoles by 22, and Coach Clyde gets to hoist up a natty. Such a bittersweet moment. We really never sucked besides those 2 first years. Coach Clyde can finally have some free time and learn how to ride a bike. If you want to see if Tanner can win an HBCU national title, click the video on the screen. I think you'll love it.